Good afternoon, Beefy. An afternoon video. The sun is shining. Peed down with rain earlier. Right. This is about Ryuichi Sakamoto. And before I forget, hello to everyone who subscribes and may come across this episode. So, a very quick précis. So, last year, about 13, 14 months ago, my old deck died. Guy in the shop said, do you watch YouTube? I said, yes, this is Guy, 45 RPM audiophile, does videos, and they're really good. And they are. He did an episode about electronic music and albums. And one of them, I won't show, Beefy, is black vinyl. This is a double LP called Incense. So Ryuichi Sakamoto and Alva Noto. His given name is Carsten Nikolai. They work together. So it's a very simple. Ryuichi Sakamoto, I think most people, Merry Christmas to Lawrence, the film, and he did the soundtrack. He did The Revenant. I know that off the top of my head. I should have made a list, but I haven't. Many soundtracks. I think I've said before, he's someone, you know his work, but you don't know it's him. Then a few years ago, he was diagnosed with cancer. And this next album, again, just be careful. It's on black vinyl, might fall out. It's reaching back to the moon and back. I think I've just be careful, I don't want the records to fall out. I think there's 13, there's the track listings. Most of the work is by Ryuichi Sakamoto. There's other people. There's 2 or 3 on here with him and David Sylvian, who was the lead singer of Japan. I think, well, for me, their most popular hit and well known, and something which I really like, it's called Ghosts. And I can't remember the name of the Japan album it's from. And rather being an reimagining, it's remodels. And the third track in, the Merry Christmas to Lawrence by Electric Youth, is fabulous. And all of it is just fabulous. So taking his work and remodeling. Oh, what should have said? Incense. This came out 2 years ago. I looked it up. This is a remaster. I suppose technology changes, they revisited it. So that's that. Now, right, the album I want to talk about. So he knew his cancer spread. It was in several sites. So he probably knew that time, yeah, the sands of time were running. So this is 12. It's a trifold. All the works are composed to him. And what I want to say is something which is just written in here. In early March 2021, I finally came home to my new temporary housing after a big operation and a long stay in hospital. Around the end of March, just as my body was feeling a little lighter, I found myself reaching for the synthesizer. I had no intention of composing something. I just wanted to be showered in sound. I had a feeling that I'd have a small, it would, yeah, have a small healing effect on my damaged body and soul. Up until then, I barely had the energy to listen to music, let alone play anything. But after that day, I began to occasionally touch the keys of the synthesizer and piano. I began to record little sketches of sounds as if to write a diary. I tried choosing 12 of my favorite sketches for this album. There are no adornments. I'm intentionally putting them out as is. From now on, until my body gives out, I'll probably continue to keep this kind of diary. And his body gave out in March this year. This album, all done by him. Good cover. Nice that. And I know you will be. Are you ready, Beefy? Are you ready? I can get them out. Are you ready? Clear vinyl. This is what PVC vinyl is. All records are cut. Yeah, some people go, oh, they're coloured. All black vinyl, which we think is coloured. Stuff's added to it. Carbon, whatever, graphite is added to it. This is clear, really clear. It's fantastic. The production is flawless. Put the needle on, and again, as I said before, it's quiet. It's just the sound. It's him, piano or synthesizer. Just, I think his thoughts at the time, and just plain, just white covers, very minimalist, and it's, well, for me, it's his final. I think he knew. So this is his goodbye to the world, which is just fabulous. Some of the tracks are a bit challenging to listen to, and I played it. Well, it should have been out in April, and it came last Thursday, I think it was. And I've played it at least a half a dozen times since then. It is, once you get into it and just let yourself be absorbed in the music. Again, it's not the sort of music that you listen to, Beefy, but if you just listen to it and let the sound wash over you, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. Yes, I will buy more of his stuff. Some of his stuff really is quite, yeah, I don't get it. But as a final piece of work, there's nothing. The man, he's a genius. He's just playing in the great concert hall in the sky with everybody else. Jeez, I'd like to see him play with Amy Winehouse. That would be quite a thing. Anyway, that's it. Short and sweet. I'm going to record another episode tomorrow, completely different, but I didn't want to do both together because I just want to make this a tribute to the great man. Cheers. Take care. Speak to you soon.